A successful warrior is an ordinary man, but he has laser-like focus. Do not pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. Be like water that makes its way through cracks. Do not be assertive, but adjust to the object, and you shall find a way around or through it. If nothing within you stays rigid, external things will disclose themselves. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you'll never get it done. Make at least one definite move daily toward your goal. Absorb what is useful, discard what is not, and add what is uniquely your own. Be happy, but never satisfied. Do not fear failure. Not failure, but low aim is the crime. In great attempts, it is glorious even to fail. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. I am not in this world to live up to your expectations, and you are not in this world to live up to mine. You must be shapeless, formless, like water. When you pour water into a cup, it becomes the cup. When you pour it into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. When you pour it into a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Water can drip and it can crash. Become like water, my friend. A wise man can learn more from a foolish question than a fool can learn from a wise answer. Mistakes are always forgivable if one has the courage to admit them. If you think too much about a thing, you will never get it done. If you always put limits on everything you do, physical or anything else, it will spread into your work and into your life. There are no limits. There are only plateaus, and you mustn't stay there. You must go beyond them. Love is like a friendship caught on fire. In the beginning, it's a flame, very beautiful, often hot and fierce, but still only light and flickering. As love grows older, our hearts mature, and our love becomes as coals, deep burning and unquenchable. It's not the daily increase, but daily decrease. Hack away at the unessential. To hell with circumstances, I create opportunities. The key to immortality is first living a life worth remembering. The doubters said, man cannot fly. The doers said, maybe, but we'll try. And finally they rose into the morning light, while the unbelievers stood below and watched. Always be yourself. Express yourself. Have faith in yourself. Do not go out and look for a successful personality and duplicate it. If you don't want to slip tomorrow, speak the truth today. Use only that which works and take it from any source you can. Don't get tense, but be ready. Think but don't dream. Be flexible and not rigid. This is the spirit of being wholly alive, aware and alert, ready for whatever may come. Quick temper will soon turn you into a fool. A good teacher protects his pupils from his own influence. It's easy to destroy another's soul, but knowing yourself takes a lifetime. Empty your cup so that it may be filled. Become nothing so that you may gain everything. The greatest mistake is to anticipate the outcome. Don't think of victory or defeat. Let nature take its course, and your tools will strike at the right moment. Forget winning and losing, pride and pain. Put your life on the line and fight with all your might. If there is a God, He is within you. Don't ask for things. Rely on the power within. As you think, so shall you become. Most people live as if they were what they think they should be, rather than being what they are. That is the difference between self-actualization and self-image realization. Self-knowledge involves relationship. To know yourself, observe yourself in relationship with others. Relationship is a mirror in which the self is revealed. Now I see that I can never obtain light unless I become the very fuel that burns to give that light. Having no way as way, having no limitation as limitation. Knowledge will give you power, but character respect. The soul of a person is determined by the habitual thoughts he practices. Take things as they are. Punch when you have to punch. Kick when you have to kick. Time means a lot to me because, as a learner, I am aware of how precious life is, and that continuous growth brings joy. Defeat isn't defeat until you accept it in your own mind. Spending time is one thing, but wasting it is foolishness. Once lost, time never returns. The more we value things, the less we value ourselves. Art demands technical perfection, born of inner reflection of the soul. Those who walk in darkness and are not aware of it will never seek the light. The meaning of life is to live it, not to squeeze it into theories and systems. Since childhood, I have had a strong desire for expansion and growth. To me, the duty of a virtuous human being is to develop one's potential with honesty. All knowledge ultimately leads to self-knowledge. Do not remain trapped in one form. Adapt it, make it your own, and let it grow. Be like water. Be like water. Do not remain confined to one form. Adopt it, evolve, and let your being flow. Life's battles do not always go to the stronger or faster person. The one who wins is the one who believes they can win. Whatever you do, if you're not in a relaxed state, you will never perform at your full potential. The right way is always simple, and martial arts are nothing special. The closer you come to the true way, the less wasteful expression there is. Do not hold rigidity within yourself. External things will reveal themselves naturally. To know oneself means to observe oneself in action with another. Be ordinary and do not try to be special. Eat your food, complete your necessary tasks, and when tired, go to sleep. A successful warrior is an average person with laser-like focus. Mastery of everything begins in the mind. Defeat is a state of mind. You are never defeated until you accept defeat. Anger should be expressed. It is not good to keep it suppressed. We believe more in what we imitate than in what we create ourselves. We can never fully trust what arises from within us. When we stand alone, the deepest insecurity arises. When we imitate, we are not alone. Most people are what others have told them to be. We know ourselves mainly through others' opinions. To control myself, I must first accept myself. To go along with my nature, not against it. All fixed patterns lose their flexibility. Truth lies outside all fixed patterns. Ever since I can remember, there has been within me a great creative and spiritual force, far greater than faith, ambition, confidence, determination, or vision. It is all these combined. My mind becomes magnetized by this force that I hold in my hand. Remember, no one is truly defeated until they lose hope. Emptiness is what stands exactly between this and that. Emptiness embraces everything. It excludes nothing and opposes nothing. It is living emptiness, for all forms arise from it. And whoever knows emptiness is filled with life, power, and love for all beings. Having no way is way, having no limitation as limitation. Success comes only through practice. After long and diligent practice, our work becomes natural, skillful, swift, and steady. Self-consciousness is the greatest hindrance in the performance of any physical activity. Do not remain in one form. Adapt it, grow it, and then let it expand like water. Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. When you pour water into a cup, it becomes the cup. When you pour it into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. When into a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Water can flow, or it can crash. Be water, my friend. A living being, a creative person, is more important than any established style or system. Wholeness means following what is, for what is always changing. If you are bound by a concept, you cannot keep up with the swift movement of what is. Emotion can be an enemy. If you become possessed by emotion, you lose yourself. You must become one with your emotions, because the body always follows the mind. Art reaches its zenith only when it is free from self-consciousness. Freedom comes to a person the moment they stop worrying about what others will think of them. In the midst of chaos lies opportunity. Bruce Lee, the person who is serious about knowing the truth, has no fixed style. He lives only in what is. I neither wish to possess nor to hold on to anyone. I no longer cry for heaven. More importantly, I no longer fear hell. The cure for my pain was within me, yet I never took it. My illness came from me, yet I never saw it. Now I realize that unless I become my own fuel, I will never find light. Wait and see. I will become the greatest Chinese star in the world. Satori, awakening from a dream, enlightenment and self-realization, all are one and the same. Everyone wants to learn how to win, but no one wants to learn how to accept defeat. Accept defeat, learn to die. Only then can you be free from it. So when tomorrow comes, release your desires and learn the art of dying. Simplicity is the shortest distance between 2 points. The ideal is unnatural naturalness or natural unnaturalness. It is a combination of both. Here lies instinct and here lies control. The goal is to harmonize the two. If you overemphasize one, you lose all scientific balance.